A major warning sign is emerging inside Mercedes, and Lewis Hamilton believes the consequences may be unavoidable. The 7-time world champion has suggested that George Russell and Andrea Kimi Antonelli could face grid penalties later this season as reliability concerns continue to affect the German team. And it may not stop here. Hamilton, now leading Ferrari's 2026 campaign, pointed to the growing number of power unit issues seen throughout the season. Both Mercedes drivers have already suffered race-ending failures linked to reliability. Russell retired in Canada, while Antonelli was forced out in Barcelona because of power unit problems. Their Silverstone setbacks came from different causes, but the warning signs remain. Speaking after the British Grand Prix, Hamilton admitted he expects the situation to become more complicated. He said the engines have experienced more problems this year than usual, and added that he is unsure about Russell's and Antonelli's battery situation. He warned that at some stage a penalty is likely because teams are limited by the number of energy storage components available during the season. This is where things change. The issue is no longer just about finishing races. If Mercedes is forced to introduce extra power unit components beyond the allowed allocation, both drivers could receive grid penalties at crucial moments in the championship. That's the real issue. Hamilton also made it clear that Ferrari cannot afford to become distracted by Mercedes' problems. He said Ferrari's priority is to maximize every point available and execute each race as well as possible, even on weekends when victory is out of reach. While rivals struggle with reliability, consistency could become Ferrari's biggest weapon in the title fight. The FIA regulations for 2026 allow each driver to use a limited number of internal combustion engines, turbochargers, exhausts, MGU-K units, energy stores and control electronics during the season. Before Silverstone, Mercedes and Ferrari had officially used a similar number of electrical components. However, those figures do not reveal how many parts remain reusable. Components damaged by failures are effectively removed from the available pool, potentially forcing earlier replacements. That uncertainty could become decisive in the second half of the season. Grid penalties were once common during the early hybrid era, but have become much rarer as manufacturers improved reliability. Now, with Mercedes already suffering multiple failures, the possibility of strategic penalties is back on the table. Whether the team can avoid them may have a major impact on both Russell's and Antonelli's championship hopes. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.